Okay, our cucumbers are doing quite well. Actually, we have our first cucumber growing. We've got them, they're big enough now, they're actually attaching themselves to this fence. You can see the little tendrils there wrapping themselves around, and they're holding themselves up nicely. And here's our first cucumber, right here. And I tell you, I don't think this took very long, but we've got just a couple days and we've all of a sudden got a cucumber.
Amazing.
And let's see, we've got male and female blossoms here. Mostly these are male blossoms. There's one here. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see, there was a female blossom here somewhere. I think it was on the other side. Let's see, give a shot of that. That was, oh, right here. Yeah, you can see the little tiny cucumber with the blossom end on it. And that'll be a cucumber. Can you see right there?
Yes. Is
the cucumber. It's real prickly, and you guys see the little blossom thing on the end of it. Okay. And in a similar manner, we have our cantaloupes also growing on this fence, a different fence. And we have a tiny little cantaloupe. This is the female blossom, the cantaloupe, and the blossom. And then another one right here. Okay, so these are female blossoms. We have a male blossom. There's one right here. You see, there's no little, did I say cucumber? A little cantaloupe on the base of the blossom. So that's a male blossom.
Okay.
And you can see these tendrils that's really got its holding the vine up very nicely, wrapped around the fence. And so these cantaloupes will be off the ground, and they'll be not taking up so much space because they're growing vertically.
Okay. Excellent. How about the tomatoes?
The tomatoes are doing fantastic. We've been picking off the suckers, which are the little growths that grow in the crotches. Like, where's an example of one here? There's not one I think I've been picking them off. So, oh yeah, one right here. Let's get around.
See if I can get that.
The light. Okay. We have a little sucker growing here, right in the crotch between the main between a little stem and the main vine. And I'm going to pinch that off because we don't need as much fruit, but we want earlier fruit. So I'm going to just pick that off. And otherwise, if I leave that on there, they'll make another whole long vine on there. You know, it'll give us lots of.
It will not produce fruit.
It will produce fruit, but it will take a lot of energy from the vine, and so the tomato will be a big bush, and it'll give us a lot of tomatoes. But since so much energy is going into all these sucker vines, the tomatoes that are produced, that come off the blossoms, will take longer to develop. So we want earlier fruit. So I'm picking off the suckers.
Wonderful.
Should we get them come over here?
And these are?
These are the Roma tomatoes. They're going to be a smaller vine and smaller fruit. The Roma tomatoes are good for things like salsa, for making tomato sauce. They give you a smaller but a meatier fruit. Basically, it's a smaller plant, and it's a different has different use than the porterhouse tomatoes that we have here. These porterhouse tomatoes are going to be big, like 1 pound per tomato. The Romas are small. They're like a little, kind of a
sure, quarter pounder.
Well, not even that. They're more like the size of a plum.
Okay.
In fact, I think they're called plum tomatoes. They're about the size of a plum.
Wonderful.
The red onions are here. They've done quite well since we put them in the proper soil. The shallots over there at the corner are doing nicely. No, that's something else. I thought I saw a little a seed pod on it, a little blossom pod, but that's not what that is.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Let's move on to the corn.
Okay. Okay, I was hearing that corn is ready when the silk turns brown, and this has turned brown. Now, I guess it has turned more brown than that. So I thought, well, let's take a peek and see what we have here. And there's our, so you can see our kernels in there. Oh, that light's good. There, you can see there are kernels there, but they're not terribly big yet. And the husk is not filled in, so this is not ready yet. So my information is a little bit faulty. Yeah, it's turned brown, but this has got to fill in a lot more than what it is. So it could be, oh, maybe another week before the corn's ready.
Excellent.
And we got nice tall stalks out of it. And
What would you say the height is there?
oh gosh, that's 6.5 feet, maybe, maybe 7. No, I don't know. That's, yeah, maybe close to 7 feet.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Okay.
Today's Monday, June 27th.
7th, I think. Yeah.